Still. Yeah.
Yeah, now we can start.
Okay. Vinayak, you can please make visual. Correct. Great. Shall we start?
Very good afternoon.
Yes. Yeah. Please go on. Yeah.
A very good afternoon to one and all. Once again, on behalf of Student Career Guidance and Placement Cell, we extend a warm welcome to our principal, Dr. Geeta Menon, convener, Professor Neelam Kapoor, the co-conveners, all members of Placement Cell, guest speaker, Ms. Surabhi Chidrawar, faculty members of different departments, and all the participants to this webinar on Hotel Management of Career Fair 2021-22. Let me begin by giving you a brief overview of hotel management. Hotel management is a system which controls everything about the hotel business. A hotel manager is a professional trained to run and supervise the areas of reception, staff, sales, administration, and many such things. When you are a hotel manager, you have to plan, organize, and coordinate the functioning of the hotel. In short, to become successful hotel manager, you have to be multitasking, active, communicative, etc. We therefore met today to enhance our knowledge of career in hotel management with the help of Ms. Surabhi Chidrawar. I would now like to give a brief introduction about Ms. Surabhi Chidrawar. Surabhi ma'am has graduated from Institute of Hotel Management, Aurangabad, and completed her MBA from Sikkim Manipal University. Surabhi ma'am has participated in Nestle Culinary Challenge organized by Nestle at Institute of Hotel Management, Delhi. Surabhi ma'am was also present at R.K.Talreja, that is India's first ever national meet on food as culture. Ma'am has worked with many renowned organizations like Taj Sets, R.K.Talreja Limited, Infinity Retail Limited, Velvola Corporation Private Limited, and Reliance Retail Digital Express and Eatopia Online Services. Now, before I hand over the virtual session, I want to give some important instructions to all the participants. No one is allowed to unmute their mic during the session. If you have any queries or make a note of it and write it down in the chat box during Q&A round. Also, all the participants should fill the feedback form whose link will be provided in the chat box to avail their e-certificates and giving us your valuable feedbacks. Now, without wasting much of your time, I would request Ms. Surabhi Chidrawar to take over the session. The virtual ground is all yours, ma'am.
Thank you, Vinayak, for introducing me so nicely and in brief. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope there are almost 195 participants with us who wants to know about how we can go through hotel management and how is it a career aspect. Okay, I will just share my screen with you guys. Okay, and this is basically, I will take you through it in 3 parts. One is who and why can join hotel management, what exactly happens in hotel management after you take up hotel management, and what you can do once you are done with a degree, what else hotel management graduates can do. Okay, any queries, you can raise a hand or you can message me in a chat box. I'll try to clarify your query. Am I audible? Am I clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Thank you. Okay, so today I would be making you all go through hotel management as a career pathway. Okay, first is, what is hotel management? Everybody is like, hotel management hai, hotel management karna hai, but many of the people still don't understand, like apart from hotel management, there's nothing like you can, like, it's only that you'll be a chef. There are many more things that go into hotel. Okay, so hotel management as an area, it's a subsidiary of hospitality industry. Okay, then you have in hotel management, there are other aspects as well, such as the front office or the front desk. When you enter into a hotel, you tend to you are greeted by somebody at the reception. That is a front office. Okay, then there is housekeeping. Whenever you enter a hotel, you can see a spick and span sparkling hotel. So that's a housekeeping job. Then there is a food that comes as an integral part when you think of a hotel. Food, which is a food service where your hotel managers come into the picture, and food production is where your food comes on the table. Okay, this is for students. This is for your reference, what it all comprise of. The slide is for your reference. If you want, you can take a screenshot. Not an issue. Again, now we come as why hotel management. India is urbanizing at a very rapid at a very rapid rate. So there is certain things that work for hotel management, that is, or in favor of hotel management. That is a globalization, where many countries do interchange programs. Then there is urbanization, where a lot of people from rural areas are trying to shift to urban areas. Then employability. If you are a hotel management graduate, there is no such thing as unemployment. Even during a pandemic, people from hospitality industry were working. There was nothing called as people were out of jobs. Because once you are a hotel management graduate, your employee probability in the market is very high. Okay, then the reason for that comes into the next statement, that is management studies. Because hotel management will teach you management studies with hotel management. Hotel management here means getting your things in place for a hotel. Okay.
Yeah, ma'am, sorry to disturb.
Yeah.
Ma'am, your screen is I think you are presenting the PPT, not the display.
Yes.
So reshare the screen by either screen sharing or the presentation, because the
Just give me a moment. Is it proper now?
Yeah, it is how to prepare, because it is now coming. It was not moving.
Okay, I'm sorry.
And students are asking for little Hindi as well.
Okay. Yeah. No problem.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, Hindi, English is all right?
Yeah.
Oh. Any queries up till now? Like, if you haven't understood, I have to translate it into Hindi.
You may continue, ma'am. I think till now it was fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have completed management studies. Another aspect why a person can opt for hotel management is personality development, where you go through a lot of dynamic personality changes. They are positive. Some things you have to learn, some things you will learn, some things you will unlearn. For example, if a person, you tend to handle a lot of people, so you understand people management. Okay. अपने पास में अगर 10 लोग हैं टीम में, तो 10 लोगों के साथ कैसा काम करना है वो आप समझ पाओगे. वो आपके पर्सनालिटी का पार्ट है. वो आपका पर्सनालिटी. कबर एक टास्क दिया है, वही टास्क उनको करना है विदाउट एनी, वो उनका स्पेशली एक्सपर्टीज है. तो वो एक आपका लर्निंग एंड अनलर्निंग पार्ट हो जाता है. ओके, उसके लेटर ऑन इट्स हैंड्स ऑन एंड प्रैक्टिकल नेचर ऑफ द जॉब. इन होटल मैनेजमेंट it's all about practical. You need to have a theoretical knowledge, but it is more about you have to work to understand the theory. It's not like you first understand the theory and then you implement. Okay, then it's a real time work in real time. All the things that are being taught actually happen during your work. Okay, once it is like you are shown, you are taught everything at the actual event. There is nothing आज event हो जाएगा, वो आपने देखा आपने सुना, ऐसा नहीं होता है. Event है, अभी ही जो भी सीखना है अभी है. You will learn it at that point in time. Okay. Now is about who can pursue hotel management. Considering all are from +2 level, I guess everyone. Yeah, that comes in your academics for 12th or 10 +2. Any queries out here? Then how to prepare for hotel management? For hotel management, you have to go through an entrance exam. An entrance exam will include of personal aptitude, reasoning skills, numerical aptitude, communication skills, which would be verbal as well as written, okay, and personal interview. In terms of personal aptitude, it will ensure they will ask you certain questions regarding the behavioral aspect of a person. Okay. To it. And if you don't have this dish, how would you tell that person? Whether you will say sorry or you will bluntly tell the customer that you don't have it. So that's where your personal aptitude comes into place. Whether you are a rational person or you are a direct person. Then comes a reasoning skills. Reasoning skills is how you tend to understand or numerical aptitude, obviously now functions of maths clear, which is addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, percentage. Then comes communication skills. Verbal and written. This is a kind of an elaborate English paper where you will be tested for your grammar and vocabulary. Okay. Written comes in your it will be an English paper with a multiple choice question. Verbal takes place only when you have a personal interview, which is the next thing. Personal interview comes into picture for certain colleges only. Not all the colleges conduct personal interview. Verbal communication skills will be gauged of a person if any of the colleges has something called as a group discussion, which is generally known as a GD. And again, not all the colleges conduct it. It is what you can say, it is confined only to certain colleges. In India, there are hardly 2 or 3 colleges which have something called as a GD and PI, which is group discussion and personal interview for your selection. Then this is a kind of a self-explanatory where you can opt for different hotel management exams. These are the entrance exams.
Ma'am, sorry for interruption. Your voice is breaking.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, but in between, your voice is breaking.
Just give me a moment.
Yeah, if you close the video, I think bandwidth will improve.
Wait. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, it is audible, but in between it stops. After 2 to 3 lines, it stops because of internet.
Okay.
Yeah, if you
Just
close
give me.
the video, the bandwidth will shuffle to the audio.
Just give me a moment.
Yeah.
Now, am I audible?
Yeah.
Very much?
Yeah, very much.
Okay. So I guess that was a net bandwidth issue.
Yeah.
Okay. So here, should I repeat any of the slide?
You can continue from this slide, the list of colleges and entrance exams.
Okay.
Yeah.
So entrance exam. So out of this entrance exam, National Council for Hotel Management and Catering Technology joint entrance exam. This is kind of the IIT for hotel management in India. Okay. So this entrance exam will help you get into any of the IHMs in India, such as IHM Mumbai, which is generally known as the Dada Catering. Then there is IHM Ahmedabad, IHM Chennai, IHM Goa. Okay, so these are the this is known as the IIT of hotel management. Bharati Vidyapit is an independent institute which conducts its own entrance exam. Similarly, there is a separate entrance exam for Maharashtra, which is Maharashtra BHM CT CET. Okay, this is confined only to institutes in Maharashtra, where through which you can get into institutes like Anjuman Islam, Rizvi, certain these kind of colleges. Now, different colleges and different institutes will offer you different degrees after your graduation. Bachelor's in Hotel Management, Bachelor's in Hotel Management and Catering Technology. This is specific degree that has been provided by National Council of Hotel Management and Catering Technology. Okay, then there is BSc Hospitality and Hotel Administration. These can vary from different institute to institute. Okay, but everywhere your curriculum would be similar. Okay, there is nothing like BHM Bachelor's in Hotel Management है और BBA in Hospitality and Travel Tourism है तो उनको कुछ अलग सिखाया जाएगा या फिर उनके पास में कुछ अलग नॉलेज रहेगा. आपका डिग्रीज का नाम अलग है बट आपका जो कंटेंट ऑफ द डिग्री है वो सेम है. अभी now there is these two last two where BA Honors in Hotel Management and BA Honors in Culinary Arts. Here the curriculum differs. Hotel Management, BA Honors in Hotel Management will have the similar curriculum as mentioned for other above degrees. But BA Honors in Culinary Arts will have Hotel Management as a management subjects like HR hai, then organizational behavior hai. But Culinary Arts will have more emphasis on food. Food, you will be exposed to food as a culture, food as a profit, food as everything in and around food. So this is specifically provided by a certain institute like Culinary Institute of India, Hyderabad, and IHM Aurangabad. Scope of hotel management. So when you get into, after you have completed your degree, you tend to get into hotels. So when you get into a hotel, you tend to get into these 4 departments at the initial level when you start your career. So first would be a front office, which is, as I mentioned earlier, where when you enter the hotel, you can see the front desk that consists of the front office. Food and beverage service, where your hotel managers, the people who serve you, all come into food and beverage service. Housekeeping, same, your laundry, then upkeep of the hotel comes into the housekeeping section. And food production is definitely your kitchen section where you actually produce the food. Jobs after hotel management. Okay, so this is a brief thing, what all you can do or what are the jobs or your job position would be known as restaurant management. Restaurant management is when you enter into a restaurant like Social, Hitchki, Irish House. Okay, there is one person known as a restaurant manager who is appointed for the overall management of the restaurant. It is the fast food joint management and restaurant management is similar, but your nature of work differs. Fast food joints such as McDonald's, Burger King, Sabero, okay, your role remains the same, only the company facade changes. Then there is club management. So whenever a customer goes to Country Club, Club Mahindra, again club management, people who would, there also people from hotel management are required. Then health center catering. Here people from food and beverage service and food production, all the departments could work here because it is a holistic healthcare center, such as Jindal Health Center, which is in Karnataka. They would have hotel management graduates for all the departments of them. Then cruise ship hotel management. Of course, you can work on a cruise lines. Institutional and industrial catering. Companies such as Sodexo also hires people from hotel management background. Another thing, you can get into air catering. Air catering is a branch where food is produced in large quantities and that food is served to people who do a lot of airline travel. So whatever the food that we get into the plane is basically taken care at airline catering sections or airline catering organizations. So Taj Sats, Ambassadors, Oberoi, these are the three companies that are into airline catering. Hotel and catering institutes, obviously. Also, you can work into tourism associations such as MTDC, GTDC. GTDC are two. One is for Goa and one is for Gujarat. So every state has their own tourism associations. So you can work with them. Catering department in banks and insurance houses. Every corporate houses these days have their own catering service or the pantry services. So you can be an in charge for that. Then you have government owned catering departments such as railways, which is our IRCTC. Armed forces, yes, you can work in military as well. Ministerial conventions are basically for Lok Sabha hai, Lok Sabha ka ek canteen hai, usme you can work. Then food, confectionery, beverage production industries, you can work for companies like Nestle, Pillsbury, Cadbury. These are the companies you can work for. But food, confectionery, beverage production industries will take up people only from the food production section, whereas the other departments can take up people from all the streams which have been mentioned here: front office, food and beverage service, housekeeping, food production. These are the sectors that recruit. Okay, hotels obviously from 5 stars to 3 stars. Then resorts. Recently, there is a new resort called as a Postcard Resorts that has been started in Goa. Okay, so people can work for resorts. Then cruise star, obviously cruise lines, military canteens. Wherever there is a cantonment area, they all have a military canteens. So you can always work there. Then government canteens like MLA canteens. Every state has its own Vidhan Sabha, and Vidhan Sabha is what they have. So all of them have MLA canteens. So you can work for that as well. Obviously, catering facilities, Sodexo is an option. Then there is another. It's a small player. It's not a global player. Then it's called as a Coconut Group. So that is also a catering facility. And railways, obviously, it's a catering thing. So railways, which are the specialty railways, the Rajputana Railway, which have been specifically for the tourists or the NRIs, you can work for them. National and international recruiters. So national and international recruiters, these are the names. I have kind of divided the column on the left is for the national recruiters, which are also the international ones. Okay, and then there are purely international recruiters, which are based one of their branches, or they are also in India, kind of thing. So Taj Group, ITC, Oberoi, Leela's, and Wits. These are the typical. These are the total Indian brands that have their international presence. Marriott's, Hyatt, Hilton, Accor Hotels, Sofitel, Intercontinentals, Continental Hotels. These are the hotels that are also available in India to work with. So after your completion of your degree, majority of the colleges have their recruitment programs. So these are the companies who would definitely attend your campus interview or the recruitment programs. So you can start off your career with these companies, and later on you can decide how to go about. Then there is scope of hotel management. After you are done with you have started your career in hotel. Now you have worked for these basic departments. You have worked, you have gained enough experience, whether it's front office, food and beverage service, housekeeping, food production. Okay, and you have reached. Okay, after that you can get into a typical management roles, which are generally taken up after MBA by many of the people. After you are done with hotel management degree, you can also, after getting your experience, you can get into all these departments such as marketing. You can get into a marketing department of a hotel, where you can design different marketing strategies, whether to provide any offers, whether to ensure that marketing will help the sales team to get more revenue for the company. So marketing, you can get into marketing. Okay, then there is HR, human resource. Human resources, you can also work for human resources department. With human resources department, you need to get into you need to have your master's degree in HR. That is there. That is a prerequisite kind of a thing. Not all the companies ask for it, but if you have it, it's an added advantage. Similar goes with marketing. If you have an MBA with marketing, it works as an added advantage. Again, not a prerequisite. Then learning and development. All the companies these days have learning and development or learning and training departments. So if you have a passion for educating people, or you like to train people, you can get into learning and development. Learning and development can, after working for learning and development, or after if you want to work for learning and development of a person, or people, you can even get into a teaching, where hotel management teachers who teach for hotel management course, you can work there as well. It's a teaching profession as well. Sales, yes, sales, you can get into banquet sales, commercial sales, or any kind of other sales. With hotels, sales is commercial sales is your room sales. Okay, you have, supposedly there's a hotel which has approximately 10 rooms. Okay, so salespeople will ensure that they sell off those 10 rooms, or they will they want to ensure that either those rooms are being sold twice or totally sold. Specifically, when it comes to sales, people try to upsell you. Upsell in the sense, if you have a room which has a tariff of 100 rupees, supposedly, I'm taking it as an example, and then there is another room with a tariff of 150 rupees. So sales will help you, or the salespeople are the people which will try to sell the customer a room that is for 150 rupees, or they will or they will ensure that a customer doesn't go empty handed and sell that customer a 100 rupee room. So that is basically a sales background. So sales is something that works integrated with marketing. Then again you come to retail management. Now retail management is very, very confined to malls in India, but that's not a mall. Even your kirana store is a part of retail management. Okay, so retail management, after you're done with your degree, you can get into retail management as well. Now retail management, for example, I'm taking it as a Godrej Nature's Basket. Godrej Nature's Basket is a food entity. Okay, or it's a gourmet store. So you can work with company stores like Godrej Nature's Basket, where it's a retail format or a retail store. Okay, but you need to have a knowledge about hotel management, because you are more exposed to food products and beverage products. So here retail management, you can get into retail management as well if you don't want to work in a hotel. Cruise lines, yes, cruise lines also, if you want to work in a cruise lines, obviously there is cruise lines where you can directly after your degree you can go, or you can work in hotels and then later on get into cruise lines. Entrepreneurship is a vast topic, like totally vast. Entrepreneurship will help you basically in today's time. To understand entrepreneurship, I would take you to an example of Shark Tank. Okay, so Shark Tank is basically promoting entrepreneurship. So in after you are completed with your degree in hotel management, you can be an entrepreneur. There is nothing like you have to do a job. As an entrepreneur, you can start your own cafes, you can start your own food, and you can start your own you can start your own hotel. You can start your own beverage brands. You can start your own food brands. Entrepreneurship is vast. You can do whatever you want. There are people like companies like Baker's Dozen. Okay, she is a chef, but the CEO of Baker's Dozen, she is a chef by profession, or she worked in a hotel prior to getting into entrepreneurship, and now she runs now she's an entrepreneur who runs a brand called as a Baker's Dozen. So this is entrepreneurship. Or anybody can be a home baker, home what you can say, a home chocolatier. So that is an entrepreneurship that you can do after you're done with the degree. Up till now, am I clear? Hello?
Yes,
Hello?
ma'am. Clear. Ma'am, please check the chat box. One
Yeah.
question is plotted there.
Just give me a moment. Can you read out the question?
Yes, ma'am. Is there any common entrance test for hotel management to get the admission in national level colleges?
So national level colleges are your National Council for Hotel Management and Catering Technology joint entrance exam.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions?
No, ma'am.
Anything that you want to know apart from what I have mentioned? I hope I was not fast.
No, ma'am. No.
I guess over to you, Vinayak. I hope I was
Yes,
clear
ma'am.
enough.
Yes, ma'am. That was really an educational seminar. Surabhi ma'am all covered almost every aspect a fresher would require to know about hotel management, and information regarding various sectors one can join was presented in a very beautiful manner. I'm assured that each participant must have appreciated and acquired sufficient knowledge about a career in hotel management. Thus, with decent knowledge about hotel management, it's your turn to think about it every day and list your career areas.
Sorry to interrupt you, Vinayak. I guess Dheeraj has a question. He has raised his hand.
So he has written that when do we do hotel management after HSC or after graduation? How many years?
Yeah.
Means after HSC, how many years? And after graduation, if it is done, then how many years?
Hotel management, you have diplomas and degrees. I have emphasized here on a degree. Okay, so degree can be for 3 or 4 years depending upon the college. The national colleges will have 3-year degree course. Okay, and then there are certain colleges like Vaksha Manipal or IHM Aurangabad. They have 4-year degree course. You can join after 12th. That is a kind of you can say a safest play you can do with your career.
Okay, I think it was the answer for Dheeraj. Animesh, you can write in the chat box. We can ask Animesh Sharma. You can, if any query, you can write in the chat box. If anyone else have any questions,
Animesh, any question? Or it's already been answered?
if any question, you can write in the chat box. I think it is not there in the chat box. Question is not there. So I think what we can proceed now. Animesh,
Animesh, yes.
yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hi, Animesh.
Yeah. Hello, ma'am. And actually, I was just asking, will we getting the recording of this meet so that we can watch this again?
I guess Vinayak would be the correct person to tell you that.
Let me answer it. It is already on YouTube. Let me give the chat in the chat box the link of a YouTube recording.
Okay.
So
The recording of this meet only, right?
yeah, this only.
Okay.
Even
And
all the meetings you will get on our page. All 15 webinars you will get. Even last
okay.
year's also.
Okay. And
This week.
ma'am, I have my next question to you.
Yes.
How can we contact you if we need to get more guidance on this field?
In my PPT, I have put I have put my contact details. Okay, so you can reach me anytime on that.
Which PPT, ma'am? Sorry, I missed it.
Now we have to share once again.
Okay, just give me a moment.
In the chat box. Copy from there and paste in the chat box.
Yes, I'll do that.
Yeah.
Anyways, you will get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. I think we are good to go. We can wind up. So,
Any more questions, guys? Because we still have certain time. so I can clarify your queries.
Yeah. So Vinayak, can you proceed?
Yeah. I would like to remind all the participants about the feedback form. Its link is already been shared in the chat box. Please click on the link, provide relevant details, avail your e-certificates, and provide us with your valuable feedbacks. With that, we'll be moving towards the end of the session. Before we do that, I want to thank our principal, Dr. Geeta Menon, convener, Professor Neelam Kapoor, co-conveners, all members of Placement Cell, faculty members of different departments, and organizing team without which this webinar would not have been possible. Also, a very thank you, Surabhi ma'am, for giving us your valuable time and guiding us towards this immaculate career option. Finally, I would like to thank all the participants for being here and listen this session patiently. We remind all the participants that the Advanced Excel workshop will begin at 3 p.m. Please remember to log into the workshop. Thank you.
I would like to take up this opportunity to thank Talreja College and all the conveners and principal for giving me this opportunity to help students understand a different career path.
Yeah, ma'am. We also thank you. If I remember, last year also you were associated with us for the same
Yes.
topic.
Yes.
And we thank you for that, for this association, and many more to come.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, on behalf of entire college and placement cell, we thank you for taking this session and guiding the students on the topic.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, sir.
So I think we can close it.
Okay.